Have you guys seen these headlines lately? Because, wow, if you follow global football at all, there's this absolutely wild rumor that's just set social media completely on fire. People are actually talking about Walid Regragui, the mastermind behind Morocco's historic national team, potentially taking over at the legendary Real Madrid. I mean, it sounds like pure fantasy, right? But before you totally brush it off, we really need to look at where this is coming from and, honestly, what it means for the sport as a whole. So recently, the internet was just flooded with this absolute fake news claiming Regragui had already resigned from the Moroccan national team. Now, that was incredibly quickly debunked by the Moroccan Football Federation, the FRMF. But contrasting sharply with that totally fabricated story, we have these sensational yet strangely persistent rumors of genuine interest from Real Madrid. And guys, this isn't just your standard Twitter gossip. This is being actively reported by massive Spanish media outlets like AS and Marca. They're raving about his leadership, his tactical discipline, and just how highly he's viewed by the Madrid brass. Welcome to today's Explainer, where we're going to dive right beneath these viral tabloid headlines. Because whether that Real Madrid rumor is just a pipe dream or actually a future reality, it points to something so much bigger. We're going to unpack the massive systemic success of Moroccan football coaching. It's exactly this system that makes rumors like this even possible in the very first place. Section 1. The Epic of the Global South, the geopolitical earthquake of 2022. Let's just dive right into this by looking back at the monumental shift that laid the groundwork for all this global attention. We have to rewind to the 2022 World Cup in Doha. That was the absolute watershed moment, and the scene here just brilliantly illustrates the sheer scale of the achievement. This wasn't just a team winning a few football matches. No way. This was an event that united not just Morocco, but literally the entire Maghreb, Arab, and African populations in this shared epic moment of triumph. It became a cultural phenomenon that totally transcended the sport itself. Actually, Fathallah Walalu from the Policy Center for the New South hits the nail on the head here. He points out that this was way more than sports. It was a straight-up geopolitical statement. It was about empowering the New South to step onto the pitch and, compete head-to-head alongside traditional global European and South American powers, completely without complexes. It was literal proof that the gap could be closed. And the really fascinating part? The engine behind that success is deeply rooted in this concept called tamagrabit. It's this incredibly powerful cultural unity, a mix of deep identity, belonging, and nya, which basically translates to faith and intentionality. It totally disrupted the standards kind of sterile sporting globalization we're all so used to seeing. They replaced it with just incredible heart and national pride. Section 2. The secret of training, building the system. Now, it's really vital to understand that this success, it was absolutely not a sudden miracle. It definitely wasn't just a lucky month in Qatar. Tracing the history, we can see this super clear progression of Moroccan coaching excellence over the decades. I mean, look at the timeline. From Rachid Taoussi winning the U20 African Cup back in 1997 to Badou Zaki reaching the final in 2004, all the way to Regragui's 2022 Masterclass, and then recently Tarek Sektiwe grabbing Olympic bronze in Paris in 2024. We are literally witnessing a golden era of tacticians. So the crucial takeaway here is the system built by the FMF. Under the guidance of King Mohammed VI, sports actually became a strategic national choice. They went and built the Mohammed VI Football Academy. They partnered directly with CAF and FIFA to deliver these really high-level CAF Pro and FIFA Pro coaching licenses. Basically, they're actively, intentionally creating a brand new generation of coaches who are armed with both top-tier academic training and a really modern on-the-pitch vision. Jamal Fatih, the director of technical development over at the FRMF, highlights exactly how this works in practice. This homegrown talent is constantly bolstered by international exposure. They're always sending their coaches up to Europe for seminars, which creates this incredibly unique, highly effective blend. It's like deep local understanding mixed perfectly with cutting-edge global tactics. Section 3. Exporting talent, Moroccan coaches going global. With this world-class foundation fully in place, you know what happens next. It should come as absolutely zero surprise that Moroccan coaching talent is now being heavily exported across the globe. They are not just staying home anymore. The reach of this talent is honestly incredible to see. We've got Rashid Lustek taking over the national team in Somalia, Louhoussine Amouta leading Jordan. And hey, it's not just men's football. Lamia Boumedi literally just won the league with TP Mazembe in the Democratic Republic of Congo. And Karim Ben Sharifa is managing the women's national team all the way out in Singapore. Moroccan tacticians are stepping up in surprising, diverse new destinations everywhere. This shift is huge, and it definitively proves a massive point. The Moroccan coach has completely shattered that old skepticism. Historically, there was a real reluctance to trust local coaches with the top jobs, but today, no way. They have completely established themselves as highly sought-after, deeply respected leaders on the international stage. They really are the new model of professionalism. Part 4. Target Cannes 2025 and World Cup 2026, the reality check. Okay, let's bring it all back to the present moment and to the man at the center of the viral storm himself, Walid Regragui. Because while those real Madrid rumors are, super fun for the tabloids, the reality on the ground is way more intense. If we push aside the noise, their immediate focus is monumental, handling the immense pressure of winning Cannes 2025 on home soil. But looking slightly further ahead, they are also navigating an absolute blockbuster 2026 World Cup run. And let's clear up some rumors right now. They're absolutely not slated to play Canada again in the knockout rounds. Instead, after a historic group stage run, which included that breathtaking 70-second goal by Ismail Saibari against Scotland and a super hard-fought 1-1 draw with Brazil, the currently 6th-ranked Moroccans are eyeing a massive knockout match against the Netherlands. And, logistically, it's a total chess match. If they top their group, they're playing in the United States. If they finish second, they're packing their bags for Monterrey, Mexico. And Regragui, he is hyper-focused on these very real, very pressing goals. When he was pressed by the media recently about his future and the doubts sort of swirling around the team, he gave this great, sarcastic, but super confident response to shut down the noise. He stated point blank that he doesn't need a Guardiola or an Ancelotti to step in. He is absolutely the best man to win for his country, completely driven by that exact same Tamagrabyet spirit we talked about earlier. So, what does this all mean for us? The ultimate question remains. We know the Moroccan coaching system is a proven, globally exported success. But can this internationally acclaimed machine deliver the ultimate prizes? Conquering the continent at home in 2025, and then making another deep, magical run against European giants like the Netherlands in the 2026 World Cup? Or are the viral Real Madrid rumors just a massive distraction from the intense pressure cooker that awaits them? I don't know about you, but it's going to be absolutely fascinating to watch this unfold. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you guys next time.